Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. I've missed you guys. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021, and today is another video on surrogacy content. I have an update for you guys, so I'm super excited to give you guys this information. Before we get started, I want to say hi to all of my subscribers. Definitely, if you're new to this channel, come on in, sit down with us, get some of this good old information, and just follow me and my family on this craziness and this journey through surrogacy. I really appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get updated. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday with different content. And I would be so appreciative and so happy if you guys went ahead and joined in as well. All right, so to the content. You guys, I know I'm looking a little crazy today. I apologize. I'm doing this video kind of late. I've been doing a lot of overtime at work, so I'm really tired. But I said, let me get on here and give my people what they have been looking for and what I owe them, and that is amazing content and more information on surrogacy and everything that comes along with it. So I'm here to give you guys that information. So today's video, if you haven't paid attention to the title, today's video is the different medications that you take while you are going through the surrogacy journey from start to finish. Some may be different for others depending on everybody's situation, depending on your facility, etc. But these are the main medications that you will take during surrogacy. So we're going to kind of start from the beginning and then kind of in the order in which the medications are taken, in a sense. But like I said, this may vary depending on your fertility clinic, your agency, your body, what have you. You may be allergic to some, not to others, whatever the case may be. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys a list of the different medications regardless. And then we kind of go from there or whatever. So I do apologize about all the moving. Okay. So, one of the first medicines that you take is a birth control. And you take the birth control, it could be low ortho tricycline or whatever. You take that birth control because you, of course, don't want to get pregnant by, on your own with your own baby, but you also take the prenatal, oh my gosh. You also take the birth control pill to regulate your cycle. And they regulate your cycle so that they know when to actually do the implantation. So, or the IVF transfer. So that way they know when your peak is, when you're most fertile, when your uterus lining or your uterine lining should be thick enough, etc. So you do take birth control pills. You also will take doxycycline. And doxycycline is an oral antibiotic that is used to fight off any kind of, excuse me, I told y'all I'm tired. I apologize. Any kind of low-grade pelvic infection that you may have. Doesn't mean that you do have one, but they give it to you just in case you have any kind of pelvic infection. This could be including even something like a UTI, a bladder infection, any kind of uterine infection, anything like that. They will give you the doxycycline to make sure that you have no infections. You will take Lupron. Lupron is a shot that is administered in your stomach. It helps inhibit and moderate the hormones associated with the natural menstrual cycle. Typically, you start taking the Lupron about 14 days after you start your birth control. This is a self-injected medication, so you do not go to the doctor to do this. You inject it yourself in your abdomen every day. You will also take estrogen. And of course, estrogen is to regulate your menstrual cycle. When you do the estrogen with the combination of the Lupron before the transfer, this is what helps you keep your cycle regular, and that estrogen will also boost those hormones to make your body believe it is ready to be pregnant. Usually you take the estrogen from the beginning of the whole hormone process all the way until about your 12th week of pregnancy. You can do estrogen in the form of a pill, a suppository that is done vaginally, or you could do the estrogen injection in your upper right or left, your upper right or left butt cheek, but the upper outer quadrant. That's where you would do the injection at, or you can do it as a patch. I don't know what it's going to be for me this time. I'm pretty sure it's an injection. But the first time I did it, it was an injection. I didn't know that you could even take it as a patch or anything like that. I did know that there was pills, but I never knew there was a suppository or a patch. But my option that I had was to do it as a shot. I believe because the shot is a lot faster acting, because it goes straight through that muscle versus having to do a suppository that melts and can kind of leak out a little bit, or a patch may not soak through your bloodstream as fast, and the pill may not absorb right, depending. So your other medication that you take during surrogacy is progesterone. That is one of the most important hormones in pregnancy. That is what keeps you pregnant. Once your uterine lining reaches the ideal thickness, you'll start to take the progesterone replacements. And usually you will take the progesterone just a few days before the transfer, and you'll continue the progesterone until you are 12 weeks pregnant. Usually these are done by injection and suppository. I do know that some people only had to do injections. Some people only had to do suppositories. I had to do, which I don't know. As far as I know, this is just my agency that I was with. We did the injections in that upper outside quadrant of your buttocks. And then we also had to do the vaginal suppository starting the day of transfer. So you would do the vaginal suppository. I want to say I had to do it every day. Was it twice a day? No, it was every day. I had to do the shot, and I had to do the suppository every day. And that suppository, I will tell you, is messy. So, word to the wise, just a little heads up in case this is something that you're doing. Definitely make sure that when you're doing the progesterone suppositories, because it gets really messy, make sure that you do have panty liners, because it'll get you. Let's see. Sorry, I just had Wingstop, and I feel like I have pepper or something in my teeth, so I apologize. You'll also have to do baby aspirin. And you take baby aspirin, which is an extremely low dose of aspirin, every day. And that is to help keep your blood thin. It helps. For whatever reason, it helps most people stay pregnant as well. And it is suggested that you take the baby aspirin to help improve your implantation rate. Of course, this is oral. You take the baby aspirin orally for the first 12 weeks of pregnancy as well. Now, I don't remember taking this medication, so I don't know if this is something that everybody takes. I honestly don't remember if this is something that I took, but it's a medication called tetracycline, and that is an antibiotic, and it prevents infection and rejection of the embryo. That is an oral medication. I don't think I took that. I honestly want to say I took like prednisone. I took prednisone, I believe. But that's a steroid, so I don't know anything about this one. There's also one called Medrol, which is a low dose steroid. So that or prednisone, which increases the chance of a successful embryo implantation by suppressing the autoimmune system. So then that way the embryo does not get rejected. And of course, while you're pregnant, from prior to getting pregnant up until postpartum, you are to take prenatal vitamins. Of course, they have all kinds of different prenatal vitamins. This comes in the form of, I think there's a liquid kind. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But there's gummies, there's pills, there's soft caps, there's all kinds of different prenatal vitamins. You have to make sure, well, for me, I had to make sure that I had the kind with DHA in it. I wasn't really supposed to do the gummies as much because they don't absorb as well for someone like me who's a bariatric patient, but it didn't hurt to take them. Some people do like the Flintstone type vitamins like that. They do the Nature Valley. I mean, I have multiple bottles, huge bottles of like the horse pill type prenatals. Sorry, guys. I have those. I mean, I think I still have like 4 bottles, and I still take prenatals every day. Just because it's easier for me to take that as a multivitamin being a bariatric patient. But I have the multivitamin gummies. I have the prenatal gummies. I have the prenatal capsules, the little soft gels. I have all of those. Prenatals are especially essential in your nutrition while you're pregnant because, of course, it gives the nutrients to you and to the baby. And you take these, like I said, the entire pregnancy. Now, of course, depending on your body, your health, your life, what have you, you may be on medications daily. So, of course, you would talk to your physician about that. I am not here to say stop taking anything or start taking anything because I am not a licensed physician, although I was trying to go to school to be one, but that's not the point. I'm not one. So I'm not saying that you should or should not stop a medication. This is not at all. I can't talk today. This is not at all any way, shape, or form me giving out any kind of medical advice. I'm simply listing the medications that you may take while doing a surrogacy journey, while getting yourself and your body prepared to birth a child, while getting yourself and your body prepared to do an IVF transfer. So, in no way, shape, or form am I advising any kind of medical anything because you need to talk to your OBGYN and your PCP about that. I am not that person to do that. So I take the advice of my doctor. I would suggest you do the same, but I just wanted to give you a list of medications that you can or may or probably will take if you are doing a surrogacy journey. Even for those who are doing an IVF journey for themselves, a lot of times they have to take a lot of these hormonal medications as well to get their womb and their body prepared to carry. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Now, I do have an update for you guys, and I'm super, super excited. So I wanted to wait until the end of the video because I wanted to get all the content out to you guys. And that was pretty much it. Like, I don't know if you have to be on some other kind of medication, that's between you and your physician. But what I will say is I got some super exciting news as of yesterday evening. I received notice from my agency that, should I make you guys wait? I think I'm gonna let you guys wait on this one. So you gotta come to the next video to see what's going on. I'm probably gonna post it right after this one, so it'll be same hair, same outfit, same everything, whatever. But I wanted to give you guys the information about this. I'm gonna give you guys the other information, this super, super exciting news on the next video. So come on back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get updates on every time I post. Love you guys. Bye.